We started Friendship Circle in 2005. We saw the isolation that children with special needs in our community experienced. They didn't fit into the schools, and they literally didn't have any friends. And we really just wanted to help them with friendship and inclusion. And we started off for the first year just with 2 to 3 families.
We had no idea where it's going to go, how the community is going to relate to it. And really, it's an incredible story to see the 20-year journey of the success and impact of Friendship Circle on so many different levels.
Manlio and I met in 2001, married in 2003.
It was only a couple of years later, in 2005, that we had our firstborn child, Luke.
I had a few miscarriages after I had Luke, and then we decided to go the IVF route and found out I was pregnant and we would be having a daughter, and we're thrilled, just beyond thrilled. Realized at 30 weeks when they did an ultrasound that there was a 99% chance she would have Down syndrome, and so that's when I kind of spiraled into depression and a really dark place. To be really honest about it, which is hard, is to admit that I didn't actually really want her to live. I was terrified. But the moment they put her in my arms and she looked into my eyes, I was all in. And it was magical how my grief just lifted. And I've never felt an ounce of grief since.
The reality of what awaited us medically started very quickly, because she had to have surgery after 2 days at their stomach, and then they started telling us about their heart problems.
So Kate is 15 years old now and is all teen. Kate is kind of sassy, adventurous, amazingly athletic.
What?
One more game?
Yeah!
There is this inherent joy and happiness that is amazing, and I think it's contagious.
Kim and I got married in 2002, correct? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we had our first son, Samuel, in 2004.
Milo was born in 2006 and was developing completely typical, normal, up until he turned 1.
A little after his first birthday, we noticed an odd shrug that he was doing and didn't think a whole lot about it, and then maybe a few days later, he was doing it again.
We went in for our 1-year pediatrician appointment. He said, "It looks like infantile spasms. I need you to make an appointment at Children's Hospital right away. We need to do an EEG on your son's brain." As we were walking out the door, he said, "I'm so sorry." And when he said that, I knew that this was not good.
Our lives changed quite a bit, and it morphed into what we now call Lennox-Gastaut syndrome, which is a more complex seizure disorder that affects many parts of the brain.
At that time, he was having hundreds of seizures a day. Milo will live with these seizures for the rest of his life, and he's now almost 19 years old. Milo has a lot of limitations. He's nonverbal. He's not potty trained, so we have to change him. We have to bathe him. We have to dress him.
He likes to go into his room and look at books. He loves to thumb through books and whatever he's absorbing in by those.
Board books, sound books, like a book that you would buy like a toddler. But you know he's happy to see you because he runs up to you and gives you big hugs and jumps up and down, and you can see like just the excitement in his eyes. We discovered the Friendship Circle when Milo was about 4, and I'm like, wait a minute, how do I not know about this? In Milo's whole life, he's never had a group of friends. Going to the Friendship Circle, all the volunteers there are his friends. Caleb was one of Milo's first volunteers that used to come to our house and hang out with us here. He was a buddy at home.
Getting to make someone's day and just see their smile when you walk into the room, there's nothing like that. Milo's a really chill dude. I mean, he likes to just relax, and he can run around once in a while, but most of the time we'll just be hanging out and just, playing with his magazines.
What's funny about Caleb is his older sister started out as Milo's one-on-one, and then it was Caleb, and now his younger sister is now at the Friendship Circle.
It was Kate was 2 or 3. I met another special needs mom. She was telling me that her kids were part of this special organization called the Friendship Circle. After like the first or second session, I was like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I needed.
Since Kate was 3 and now she's 15, so 12 years of our life, there hasn't been really a month, and most of the time a week, that we haven't had an interaction. So it's been this huge part of our life.
Kate's favorite part of Friendship Circle is Friends at Home. So Friends at Home is where they have a neurotypical teen that comes to our house once a week and hangs out with Kate.
And we have been so blessed that we had Gabby for the last 2 years as Kate's best friend. It's like her big sister.
I love Gabby. Gabby comes to my house every week. We have so much fun with Gabby.
She is a ball of joy and fun. She makes friends with everybody, and she's very outgoing, and she makes you feel so loved.
We get explained with Gabby.
It's really been a beautiful thing and something Kate looks forward to every week.
The Lawsons have been coming for so many years, and Milo is already 18 and a giant and always gets super excited when he comes to Sunday Circle.
When we get into Mercer Island and we're getting towards where Friendship Circle is, his face, I turn around and it's just lit up. He is so excited. A lot of times he tries to outrun me just to get in there.
You're greeted by the welcome team, and they're always paired. So we have 2 neurotypical teens that buddy up with the participants, and they are playing basketball or doing arts or the music room or the sensory room.
I wanted to kind of get involved right away and volunteer in ways that I could help.
He's been volunteering at Friendship Circle as our key musician, inspiring the room year after year, week after week.
He plays everyone's favorite songs, and he just brings so much joy to the Friendship Circle.
Clap, clap, clap my crazy now. Bigger waggles away.
What's so important about Birthday Club is that many kids and teens with special needs don't get invited to other birthday parties, and they don't feel comfortable going to other birthday parties. And at Friendship Circle, we celebrate all the kids who are having birthdays that month.
Kate just turned 15th on January 7th, so pretty recently.
I was really excited to get to celebrate her birthday with her and run around and do things that she loves.
They sing happy birthday and they have cake and there's a little gift box for them. And so this is just a special event that reminds them that they are special and they do get to go to birthday parties.
So the Friendship Circle just isn't, for Milo. For me, I get support with the other moms at Mom's Nights Out.
Oh, I love Mom's Night Out. It's one of my favorite activities. It's a painting party, or it's a little boat cruise, or there's a massage therapist.
It's just nice being around other moms that get it and understand, my life, and I understand their life.
Just a great community.
Over the years, we've expanded our programs. So we have teen life skill programs, We have B'nai Mitzvah programs, and we have an amazing Friendship Circles camp.
The Kleiman family is an incredible example to see of what it means to have a family that's totally engaged.
We've been with Friendship Circle for 15 years, and each one of my kids has spent, their middle school and high school years volunteering with Friendship Circle and really getting a lot out of it. It's really made them far more humble and kind, and just understanding that life is sometimes not always going to give you the things you expect, but it's what you make of it, because they see that in these resilient, incredible kids.
I work in commercial real estate. I'm in the professional world. Day to day, I'm an investment analyst. I travel around the country looking for great opportunities to buy properties or develop properties. And even after 10 years since my last interview, a decade after being in the program, it still sticks with me. Being in Friendship Circle seriously was one of the most important experiences I ever had. And I find that helps me in my career, it helped propel me in my career, but also helps keep a moral compass, which is not always easy in business. It does a great deal for the kids who volunteer. I know it did for me. I know it did for my older sister, Ariella. I know it is right now for my little sister, Gabrielle.
It's more than me doing a service. I'm gaining way more back. It feels like something that has been like such an integral part of my growing up.
To all the volunteers that give their time, from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you. Really, really warms my heart.
Just thank you for treating our son like he is a normal, typical 18-year-old and not a kid that can't talk, not a kid that, that has a disability. Just thank you for being kind. Thank you for being empathetic. Thank you for being a friend.
Hats off and kudos to the way that Friendship Circle operates. It's grown immeasurably.
And really, the scope of the impact of where we could go is so much greater. We envision a place that every single child out there can be touched and reached through our programs, and hopefully very near in the near future have our own space that families can really call a home. We're really just in the beginning of our growth, and there's so much more we got to do.